The room was electric, every eye fixed on the stage as history quietly waited to be made. In a moment that would soon be replayed across every news outlet, Vice President Kamala Harris delivered words that many never expected. She called Senator Edward Kennedy a relic of a bygone era, sparking a wave of murmurs across the chamber. What happened next, however, would transform the tension into a moment of pure, unforgettable human drama. Kennedy, a man whose career had spanned decades and whose reputation was etched in the annals of American politics, was not the type to remain silent. As the vice president's words echoed, a hush fell over the room. Some watched with shock, others with quiet anticipation. Then, with a calmness that only years of experience could cultivate, Kennedy stood. There was no trace of defensiveness in his posture, no hint of bitterness in his voice. Instead, he spoke with a measured authority, one that reminded everyone why he had been a figure of influence for so long. The comeback was nothing short of cinematic. Kennedy's words struck with precision, blending wisdom, humility, and a deep understanding of the present with the lessons of the past. He did not simply defend his legacy, he connected it to the challenges of today, painting a picture of unity and resilience that transcended political divides. By the time he finished, the chamber erupted into applause. Not polite claps, not the fleeting gestures of the room obligated to react, but a standing ovation that swept across the assembly, a testament to the power of authenticity and enduring vision. Behind the public spectacle, the story was deeply human. Kennedy had faced the inevitable, a younger generation questioning the relevance of those who came before. He had confronted doubts about whether his experience still held value. And in those moments, many of us see a reflection of our own struggle as moments when we fear being overlooked, dismissed, or deemed obsolete. Yet Kennedy's response offered a blueprint for resilience, acknowledgement without surrender, confidence without arrogance, and connection without condescension. Vice President Harris, for her part, exemplified the tensions of transition, of new ideas challenging old frameworks, of the vibrancy of youth meeting the wisdom of history. Her words, sharp as they were, ignited a dialogue rather than a defeat. And in that exchange, the chamber, indeed, the country watching, witnessed something rare: politics elevated to a human story of respect, challenge, and reconciliation. The impact of this moment will linger long after the cameras have gone. It is a reminder that age is not a limitation, nor is youth a guarantee of relevance. Instead, the true power lies in the courage to stand, to speak truth, and to listen even when the words strike hard. Kennedy reminded us that legacy is not measured by time alone, but by the capacity to inspire, to teach, and to rise above pettiness when challenged. As the applause subsided, the chamber carried a renewed energy, a sense that despite differences, despite the relentless pace of change, respect and understanding can still prevail. Kennedy's response was not just a comeback, it was a lesson in grace under pressure, a testament to the enduring human spirit, and an invitation for all of us to consider how we confront challenges in our own lives. In the end, the story is simple yet profound: wisdom and courage, even when questioned, can move a room. History and youth, when allowed to meet with respect, can inspire not just applause, but genuine reflection. And sometimes, a single moment born of challenge and met with dignity can remind us of what it truly means to lead. For viewers across the country, this wasn't just politics. It was a deeply human story, one that will resonate for generations, that even when called a relic, one can rise, remind the world of their worth, and leave it standing a little taller than before.